Yo, what is good, YouTube, and welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best must-have cards in my team, but they're only cards that are not gambling, so not pack-only cards. These are free cards or viable cards, but not cards that you have to gamble to get in packs. So I did not include any of the all-star players, or at least any of the all-star opals and up, any of the Wild West opals and up, either one. So hopefully that will make this list make a little bit more sense to y'all and a little bit better. But before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 25,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I upload every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe. Without further ado, let's hop right into it. The thing about this list is that all the guys on that not being gambling only makes them a lot more attainable, makes for a list of a lot more attainable cards. So hopefully that is really helpful for y'all. But at the number 10 spot, the guy that I'd go with is Marcus Smart. I think budget PG, really good budget PG. Now, is he missing some stuff? Sure. He's not perfect as a base card. He doesn't have Unpluckable. He also doesn't have Blinders, Agent 3, Deadeye, Limitless, Shooting Badges like that. So there are some stuff he's missing. But Hoff Anchor, Challenger, Clamps, Glove, Post Lockdown, all, as well as Bulldozer, Fast Twitch, Right Stick Gripper, Blow by Speed Booster on a point guard who's an elite interior defender, incredible perimeter defender, 94 speed, 94 excel, 86 3 ball, 90 driving dunk with a really good release. I know it's only on normal, but his release is really nice. Trade dribble style is nice. John Wall's drag back is good. He's got an elite level behind the back. He does a lot of things really, really well on the court. Normal fade as well is nice. I just think he's a really good card. I think he's right there with the top point guards in my team. Maybe not the best of the best point guards in the game, but he's probably the best budget point guard in my team right now. And I think for 31K, he's a great, really useful card to have. Kawhi Leonard just gives you an incredibly versatile elite shooting guard or small forward option who can guard 1 through 5 pretty. I mean, maybe not 5, but like 1 through 4 anyway. 94 speed, 94 3 ball, 90 driving dunk. Defensively really good. Defensive badges are obviously extraordinary, but Hop Bulldozer, Post Riser, Catch, Corner, Limitless Range, Blow by, and Speed Booster. That's the part that's really nice. Now, having a movable enforcer on gold, that's a big deal because most point guards, shooting guards don't have that. Most locks even at this point in the year. Most of them don't have that. He does, which is really, really nice. His release, even on normal, is very good. His SIGs, I will admit, are not incredible, but they don't really need to be. That's not really his main role. And overall, he's a really good card. And I think number 9 is a totally fair spot to put him. Number 8's another all-star pink diamond. It's Anthony Davis. You could switch Anthony Davis and Kawhi, and honestly, I wouldn't argue with you. Like, I think these two kind of go hand in hand. They're very similar in terms of what they do. I understand they're different positions, but they're just guys who can compete at the best of the best, most expensive, gambling only, whatever cards at their positions at both power forward or center with AD, both shooting guard, small forward with Kawhi, which is why I have them at the same part of the list. They give you very similar stuff. They're both going to compete with top tier cards at their positions at a very high level for an affordable price and give you everything you need out of players at their spot. For example, AD, great pick and popper at the power forward position, really athletic, versatile, capable defender, can put the ball on the floor a little bit. He gives you everything you need at the power forward position, and that is really, really valuable. So that's a card who slides into the number 8 spot for me. Now, number 7 is going to be another super budget card, kind of like Marcus Smart, but Leonard Miller, who's even cheaper. This Leonard Miller card is real cheap, which is really nice. At only 10,000 MT, I mean, he is incredibly affordable. 6'10 with a 7'2 wingspan and a great release as well. Rui Hachimura base makes for a really good card. Big with a great release. Hoff Posterizer, Hoff Blow By, and Hoff Off Ball Pest. Has all the key gold defensive badges you want, except for, I guess, the movable enforcer, which would be a nice one, but doesn't have limitless range, although you can add it if you'd like. His playmaking badges are really good besides not having bailout, and his finishing badges are honestly pretty darn good as well. No bulldozer, but he looks good as an overall card. Athletic wing, who's versatile, has good size. He's just one of the best budget cards in the game, legitimately. And I think 6'10 at wing, that size is valuable, man. Maybe I'm pushing it a little bit, putting him this high on the list, but he is the best of the best when it comes to budget cards. Number 6, Devin Booker. For the same reason that Anthony Davis and Kawhi, except honestly, the reason he's a couple spots higher than those guys is because he is a primary ball handler. Now, I understand that Devin Booker is not an incredible defender, but having a primary ball handler is super important, and Devin Booker gives you an elite level primary ball handler who is a top tier offensive option in the game. Capable as a slasher and elite as a shooter with his fade, with his playmaking, with his SIGs, all that type of stuff. And then capable enough defensively as well to hold his own on that end of the court. While I don't actually even think D-Book is a top 5 point guard in the game, I think having a primary ball handler is crucial, and I think Devin Booker is an elite level primary ball handler, and y'all will see that a couple of the other cards on this list as well are also that similar type of primary ball handler that are really, really good. So, yeah, I would say that is pretty fair at number 6. Number 5 is going to be Anthony. I'm sorry, what? I cannot read at all. I don't know why I read KP as AD, but Kristaps Porziņģis at number 5. Is this a little high? I don't really think so, because I think KP is a top 10 player in the game who you can buy directly from the player market. A 7'3" incredible stretch big. I understand he's expensive. He is very expensive. He's more expensive than anybody else in this list so far, actually. But that size at 7'3" is just something you can't replace, in all honesty. And there are very few cards in the game with that type of size who actually have capable speed. And also he has off limitless. Like, he can shoot the crap out of the ball at a very, very high level as well. And, I mean, I think he's about as good as it gets at the center spot. He's my starting center on my God squad right now. I understand he's not free. I understand he's expensive, but I think that combination of size and shooting ability is really, really valuable. And maybe I'm putting him just a little high on the list, putting him at 5 because of how expensive he is, but I don't know. Having an elite level popping big is really important to me, so I think that's valuable. Number 4, Jaren Jackson Jr., elite free power forward. The reason that I like this card so much is because he's free and because he's a great defender with a great release. So he gives me what I want at power forward again, kind of like Anthony Davis. He's very similar to AD in a lot of ways, actually. Gives me a big, versatile defensive power forward who's athletic, can finish, and can shoot the crap out of the ball. That's exactly what Jaren gives me. I think his release is even better than Anthony Davis. And sure, he doesn't have the greatest playmaking ability in the world, doesn't have a super high ball handle rating. SIGs aren't exceptional outside of the Kobe escape, which is nice. But release is super nice off the catch and shoot, and he's an incredible dunker, and he's an incredible defender as well. Really versatile, good defender on the interior, but capable on the perimeter as well. I think for a free card, he's an amazing card, one of the best in the game. And number 4 is fair. Number 3, I am fully aware that Tyson Chandler is missing a lot of playmaking and shooting badges as a base card. I think he is an extraordinary card, and if you add some shooting badges to him, add a catch and shoot, add a limitless range, maybe add a couple playmaking badges like break starter and speed booster, and you get a really versatile big who can play power forward or center at an incredibly high level, guard at literally every single card currently in the game. Like, when I match up against 100 overalls, I put like when I match up against 100 overall Kareem, 100 overall Shaq in Unlimited, I will put Tyson Chandler in the game instead of KP at the 5 and have him guard them. His value to me on the defensive end of the court is unmatched because he can guard anybody. And then he's really good offensively as well with a very capable release. It's just such a smooth, easy release that's not hard to time at all, and I think it makes him truly a top-tier card. But top 2, and they're very similar, James Harden, and then I'm also going to put this guy in here as well because, like I said, they're very similar, Austin Reeves. Both of these guys are basically just better versions of this Devin Booker card. The reason they are so good and so important and so high on this list is because both of them are free. Well, I guess technically Pro Pass Harden isn't, but level 40 Harden is, and both of them are elite level primary ball handlers that you can get for free. Reeves is better than Harden. He's a little bit better defensively, in my opinion. His animations are a little bit better as well. I think he's very slightly better than Harden as an overall card, although that is, in my opinion, I think it's debatable, but I would give the edge to Reeves because I like his movement a little bit better. I like his escape better, especially he's got Kobe escape, whereas Harden's escape kind of sucks. But they're very, very similar cards, and they both give you elite level primary ball handlers with great releases, very good fades, the shot creation ability to create at a high level, and then capable defense as well. And I just think they're basically better versions of what Devin Booker gives you, but not only are they better versions of what D-Book gives you, but they're also entirely free. So that provides a lot of value for a card. And honestly, what that tells me is I probably should have put Sidney Moncrief on this list somewhere as well. I don't know why I didn't put him on here, but regardless, this is the list I think I'm going to go with for my top 10 must-have cards right now that aren't gambling-only cards. So if you're looking to pick up guys at different positions, these are guys to be targeting in some form or fashion because some of them are free, some of them are viable, some of them are budget cards. Either way, they're all attainable, and that is nice. So hope you all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back with more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.